This is part 2 video of Venturi tube experiment. Here we are going to look into how we can do the data collection on this experimental setup. So I have just started the switch here. It's on position I. So the fan is running and I have rotated this knob to some randomly selected position. So there is some speed for the fan, because of which there is air drawn into and air is moving in this tube and comes out from the other end. And we are going to fix one tube as the reference. This is the high pressure side. So this tube, we are going to fix it on the left side of the tube. This is known as the reference point. This is inlet of the tube. And from this location we are going to see how the pressure is going to change. So this we keep as our reference point, reference pressure. From there we measure delta P at different locations. So the next tube that we have on the right side, we are going to move it across different locations. So at the end we get delta P between those two locations. So as you can see, I have one tube fixed to the left, which is this high pressure tube as the reference, and on the other tube I fixed it at the center. So I get delta P between these 2 points, which is shown here by the rise of the red fluid to some level. It stopped at roughly around 75, so that will be 75 Pascal as the relative static pressure. Okay, so the manual says we have to do this experiment at 4 different locations. Location 1 is at the center of the tube where you have the smallest area, then the next slot location 2, then location 3, and the last slot at the exit of the tube, location 4. So we move only one tube, which is the low pressure side in the manometer, the right side tube. We keep it at 1 and we read the pressure. Then we will move this tube to location 2, and then we will wait for the fluid to stop somewhere. It will rise or fall, and wherever it stops we will read that. Then again we will move this tube to the 3rd location and we read the pressure, and we move it to the 4th location and we read the pressure again. And remember, all the time we are not disturbing the tube number 1. That is our fixed reference, and we always measure delta P here with the setup that we have, and it is a relative pressure measurement. So it is related to some point and we fix it as the inlet of the tube. From that we see whether there is drop in pressure or rise in pressure at location 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right, that is one set of measurement at 4 different locations. You will get 4 different delta P values for the relative static pressure. Then you have to do the experiment again with another tool. This is digital tool provided by the manufacturer Libold, and it is PB 0.3 hectopascal. Hecto is 100, so you have to multiply the number by 100 to get in Pascal, because manometer is giving you in Pascal, so you will keep this also in Pascal, same units for comparison. So this will be like 30 Pascal if you remove the hecto there. And the tubes are not connected. Again you have 2 tubes there for this digital device. These 2 tubes, you will connect one tube, fix it as a reference, and the other tube you will keep moving at the 4 locations 1, 2, 3 and 4, one by one, and you will read the corresponding delta P here as a digital reading. Okay, so 2 sets of experiments you will do. One set with the analog device, which is a manometer. The other set of experiment you will do it with the digital device here. Okay, so that is all about data collection.